Good morning, everyone. Uh, Today we are going to just learn about more new things regarding controlling. The course name is Manage Overhead Cost Accounting. So things related to controlling we'll discuss in this topic. And please feel free to interrupt if something bothers you, comes in your mind, because I was just focusing on the presentation. So if something comes into mind, please go ahead. Okay, so we'll start. First of all, I will show where the things are. So if someone wants to practice or wants to see where the stuff is there. So for the Y drive, the local drive, okay. So you have to go there, then the corporate one, corporate accounting folder. After that, there's a process document folder. I think, yeah, 20th. Then there's a SAP recording folder, SAP S/4HANA recording folder. Come here, and these are all the previous one which we discussed and some of the future one which we are going to do. So today we are just discussing overhead cost accounting. So you can come here, you will find the video of this also here, and some of the related stuff. I made this Excel file, mostly I made it for the Fiori apps which are used in this course. Just for the reference, you can find in the this deck as well, but just to make it easy for you, just so you will find the details here in the Fiori app, some T codes, related T codes, just to refresh what are being used in the ECC, and some description. Again, you will detail in, you already have this thing in there, but as for the easiness, I just made this list. And one more thing, for the, if someone wants to do practice, which you should do. So going back to this folder, process, yeah, the main folder, as for HANA training recording, you will find this Excel file, SAP user IDs. So, just a moment. Okay. So the server is 31 C rise. You have to go click on this thing, then window will pop up, and these are the user IDs in column B, and these are the passwords, and these are the name assigned users, so user can use these one. But if someone doesn't have this thing, his or her name is not there, he can use any of this thing. So it's not something that it's for the trading, but these are the ones. So I can show you how easy for you. So go to 31, take your training ID from here, copy it. I just copy the password because mine is there already, so no need. So copy the password and just that's it. So SAP GUI is the same, nothing has changed. For Fiori app, you have to click there at the top, and it will open the Fiori app as well on Explorer. So when we will go there, okay, let's begin our. Okay, so cost accounting. So this slide is regarding the reports, that which reports in this deck, the reports relating to cost center, SKF, and internal order will be discussed. And you know that the reason of controlling or overhead is to enable users to review and analyze expenses allocation in financial planning and monitoring. The changes, that's the main thing. We have to look into this thing in detail. So key changes, new Fiori apps have been introduced. Yes, currently we are working on SAP GUI. All the T codes are relating to SAP GUI, but now these are still there. Standard ones are still there, but we have some Fiori apps as well regarding these things. Cost Center, Internal Order, and SKF. So this is the new change. One of the you can say the major change for maybe Andre and Kelly, that the for the operating budget, you will still enter in ECC what you are currently doing. Nothing has changed. Okay. For the OPEX, so for the timing, nothing has been changed. But for the CAPEX, Andrea, for especially for you, that for the IO type 4300, I believe, you have to enter budget in now FM module. And this we will discuss in detail in FM module and asset accounting as well training. So how to enter it, it's very simple, nothing we already discussed when I asked you to just provide the budget. So we will go through again in detail. So the new change is only that the capex related budget is now shifted from controlling to FM budget, FM module. So this is the new change. But for the OPEX, still we are entering data in the controlling. And for SKF, I don't know whether we are using this thing, SKF. Actual, I know that Florida is using, but for the planning, there's a few changes. This we'll discuss in detail in this course. So these are the main changes. Yeah, these are this we will do in detail Excel upload for this is only for the SKF that we can use Excel file profile. There's a new profile and these things are created for S/4HANA. And again, saw this template again and again. So it's same thing for the master data. That for the master data and especially in controlling, we need cost centers, internal order, and statistical figure with GL accounts to enter anything in the controlling or cost accounting records. Create a cost center. So previously, how we are creating. So in the Excel file, I just for the easiness for you and even for me as well. So currently, we are using KS01 to make a new cost center. If we want to make a change, KS02 displays 3 and 5 is for the deletion. Same things is available in new S/4HANA. On top of this, there is a new Fiori app called Manage Cost Center. Behavior is same, everything is same, only the HTML interface is there. So we'll go there just to refresh if someone. First of all, I will show you in the Fiori app, then we go in the GUI app to check. So we already opened the Fiori app. So one thing that it will help you to open a multiple Fiori apps, just copy this URL and go to your Explorer. Okay, Explorer, and paste it. Something went wrong. Try again. Let's see with this. Okay, so in this way we can open a multiple Fiori apps tabs, like just click here. Okay, so first one is manage cost center. So this is the Fiori app. Again, the purpose is to create, display, change, and deletion of any cost center. So this is the search button for you people who are first time joining this thing. So we call it tile. So simply click on this thing. So this is the interface of this thing. Again, static mean that it is mandatory. So only in this filter, only this one is mandatory. So just select your controlling area and press go. If this will show all the control cost center which already in the system. Okay. So now the four things like create, copy, change, or display or delete. So we can do this thing in here. But previously what we are doing, we are using different T codes, KS01, 02, 3, and 5 to do this thing. So it's quite easy uh, working on the Fiori apps. So like for instance, if we want to create this one, a new cost center, and the attributes we want the same. So select any of them, copy it, and cost center name, just for the easiness, we just use 111. 2 is already there, so we make a 3. That's it. And all the attributes will be copied. So if you want to change anything, change it. Only this country you have to mention it, otherwise it will give you warning. See, this is the warning. So now it is gone because we have to mention the country. That's it. Nothing more. And again, these are the different tabs. If you want to change something, you can change it accordingly. So our cost center name is ending with 1113. Great. So it is there. You can see that it is added here as well. 3 is there. Now for the GUI, if we want to see that whether it is appearing, KS03 is the code. Go there. So the cost, we'll see whether it is appearing or not. I think it has to become later on. Maybe it's syncing problem. So we'll see after later on. Okay, just going back. Okay, so create is done. If you want to make a from the scratch, you just have to click this thing and enter all the details. Okay, so you can even do this thing. And if you want to delete something, you can simply select anything and press delete button. So this will be deleted as well. Okay, so this is that. And yes, so this is the introduction of this app as well. So you can either use this one or the GUI app. It's the same thing. Let's see it is synced or not. Yeah, it is synced now. It takes some second to just from Fury. So it is there as well. So same thing. If you create something here, it will appear there as well. So moving to the next. So other one is manage internal order group. It's a new app. So it's internal order groups. So it is not the creating of the internal order, it's manage internal order groups if we want it. And the GUI T code is KOH3. Currently, I don't think so we are using this thing because did not find anything. Like if you go and check the list of value relating to 1800, only one was there, which I think for the testing purpose someone is using. But you can in future you can use it. So 1800, this was there. So purpose of this is to make a group of internal orders if you want, like instead of giving the range of 4200 or 4100 IO types, you just select the group and run it. So it is basically for the reporting purpose and nothing else. So this one I saw, but it is not even some of the IOs were there. Probably it is someone is using it. So only this group I've. So what we can do, we now manage internal order groups, take this thing, go to Fiori app, search this thing. It will give the combination if there are more than one. So again, to check what are available in the system, when we press go, it will show all the list, whatever is coming in this. But relating to our hospital, again, we have to mention it something like internal order group. So these filter as we are using before, same thing, but someone who is just first time joining this course, so we'll just make a dynamic, so write something like 1800. So any group or any search which has 1800 list will come. So these are the one, these two are the test one. So these are the list of the 1800 related IO groups. So we are making a groups only for the existing IOs in the system. And as well, if you want to make this thing, if you don't want to type 1800 every time, so you have to make this as save as, go here, make it manage, and you can, first of all, you have to save it. First time I just made this one. So you can write anything like 1800 GH. So next time we go back and again we go here, recently used apps, select this one. Now from the top down, we just select this one, so entry will be there. So in this app only because one filter is there, but some of the app it has multiple filters. So it is useful. This thing is useful there. So we have to press go, select this thing. So now we have to create a group for the internal order. These are the existing one. If you want to edit it, you can edit it. So we just create a new one. Let's see. So again, it is recommended like whenever you are making some group for the reporting purpose, start with 1800. So you will also remember easy to understand. So write 1800 and anything you can write. Like for capital, we want make a capital KP 4200 series. So you can say that this is a pivot
Ali, I have a
node.
question.
Yes, please.
For for the groupings, do we need to update them every time we create like a new internal order or cost center or whatever? Like
No.
because the or will it automatically be added to the group?
Yeah, there are three options. I will show you. So it will cover in this thing. Okay. So if you see there, so add internal order range. So I mean this thing will start with this thing. Okay. So from like the 4100 series, right? So for you it's 4100. Just go there, select this research, and this will show. Okay. So you can select this one to again 4100 and if how what is the how many there are. Okay, I randomly select anything, then we change it. So we change it like so I mean in this way it will cover all the new will cover, or you can also extend it like 4199999.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
don't.
Okay. That makes more sense. So we don't have to update it every time. Perfect.
Yes, yeah. Sometime it's stuck. So now if we open it, server is busy. So all the IOs related coming under this range will come here. So level 2, it will just collapse and expand function is also there. If you want to expand it, it will take you the more drill down view. And if you want to And the main thing that in one grouping at the top, you cannot add again 4100 series. So it will be only one time. Like if I want to add something, click here at the top and child group. If I again want to group something like I go with the internal order. And if I again want to add 4100 series, so let's see what. So it will give error that it is already there. So you cannot add multiple, more than one, the same series or same IO number which is already there in this one. But you can make a new group and add this thing. So for the existing one, you cannot add more than one time. So this thing you have to remember this thing. So there are three options you can play around this thing if you want to make a one group like this one. We can either make a child group name and then add this thing, or okay, simply make this thing like if we go there, standard group name. If you want to a single one, this we already did. So when you put any filter in there, then press go, it will show the options. You can select accordingly. If you want to just select some of the IOs, you can do like this. It will come like this, and so this is how it will go. Again, from here you can adjust this thing. From here you can adjust this thing. So this is how you can save it, and save from option is there. Data is saved at 1800 CP, and again you can see this thing in here as well in the GUI app. Sometimes it takes times to. Yeah, this is the one which we made it. So either way you can use this thing. Using SAP GUI or Fiori app, it's up to you, but it's easy in Fiori app. In HTML format, you can change the things easily. Okay. So these two reports, and in detail, every steps are mentioned in the detail as well in the deck. You can check it out. Each option was discussed in detail. SKF. So SKF, right? I also remains unchanged. IO settlement remain in unchanged existing T code. Batchman, Florida mentioned that she was using Batchman. For the actual, it remains same. Nothing has changed for this thing. Only the planning thing has changed. And this will, I think the next slide is about this thing. And one more thing, like it is just FYI, detail we again discuss in funds management. So for any changes of the please additional one in IO create a fund. So when we create a IO in controlling, so what happens? Like there's a background report which runs at the end of a day, and that IO is now, because you know that controlling is now controlling and all the modules are linked to the FM module. So when you create a new IO, it should be in FM module as well. So background job will run at the end of a day, and this IO will be available in funds management as well, but at the end of a day. So this is automatically this thing happened. But if we need it immediately for the entry purpose, so there's a manual procedure to do this thing. This we'll discuss in asset management course as well and in FM module as well. So I will show how to do this thing, but just for the information, now if you create IO, it will not immediately available for the entry purpose. SKF planning. So for the SKF planning,
Sorry, can we do it manually so it is available? Because a lot of times when we create it, it's because we need an entry through.
yeah, same thing, yeah. So we'll discuss in some other, but I will show you it's FMMD auto, I believe. Yes. So this is just for give you some information. So for fund center, if you make any cost center, again, we have to run this program. If you make any IO or WBS, we have to, if we want to use it on the same day, then we have to come on
Yeah,
this T code and
okay.
yeah. So this
So
thing
we
we
still
have
have
to do.
access to this.
Yeah, this thing. But other than this, the derivation rules, these were at the background. No need to worry about this thing. And these are all things at the background that will be handled. So only this thing we have to do, FMMD auto. And again, we'll discuss in detail in SL module and FM module. Okay, so we were on SKF planning. For SKF planning, so there is a new change. So T code is KP46. Because I asked Florida, Harish, so they were not aware that if someone is using this SKF planning, actual Florida is using, but planning, no idea. So what is the new change? So first of all, you have to change the user profile. So before, I think SAP all is using, but now they made a customized one, Z, and these things again. These are mentioned there, so don't worry about this thing. The steps where to go, set planning profile, ZSAP, this one, and the layout. So these two changes at the first window, then the next window there will be some changes. So all details are there in this deck. So don't worry about this thing. Go there. First thing, profile has changed. Now the layout also has changed. So go to the last one, Z2 and 30 something. So just go to the last one. This one, Z2301, which has 12 period. And if you are just select your year, then go to, we have to upload the file, Excel file, upload Excel file. So Excel file format, I already saved here in, go there. So this is the Excel format and this is the TXT format. So always recommended use TXT. So we, for the testing purpose, so as I mentioned, these are the new things which came into picture because of a funds module. Uh, Briefly, I will just tell you because this will be covered in fund modules, but briefly, these are the new things for the people not in the UAT testing and ITC 1 and 2. So for them, it's maybe a new thing. So FM module has been introduced. It is for the main purpose is for the bursting, and all the modules are now linked to FM module, whether they are using or not budget. But the entry must be there for FM module, which represent in the GL module training. If you remember, I saw you some additional fields were there. So it is because of this FM module. So this thing is, and this thing came into our, you can say the new edition S4HANA. It is nothing but for the budgeting purpose, and you don't have to create anything for this thing. Like, just to give you some idea, like we use GL account in FI for controlling, we call it cost elements. So for FM, it is called it commitment items. We don't have to create anything for this thing. When this GL account is created, automatically cost element will be created, and same thing with the commitment item. For the cost center, whenever we create a cost center, fund center will be created automatically in FM module. And same thing with the internal order. Whenever we create an internal order, automatically funded program will be created in FM module. So this is what Amy was telling, that if, and I was mentioning that if someone created an internal order today, it will be available for tomorrow, because if system will in the evening create a similar funded program. So funded program is nothing but a internal order. Same thing, you can say that it's the word in FM module. We call it internal order as funded program. But as if we want that to be created immediately, we have to go to certain T code and perform this thing to create manually. Otherwise, this IO will be available on the next day. So these are the things that just for the information that FM modules now, its presence is everywhere. In each module, you will find these things. So maybe you will be confused. Some of the reports, you will not find internal order written. Actually, funded program was there. So funded program is either internal order or WBS. So these cost subjects in FM module will come under funded program. So this is a new thing, and you will be get habit of this thing when you are running the reports in Fiori. So mostly you will find this word funded program. So funded program in the filter, if you are just searching for the IO, you can enter IO number, or if you are searching something for the related to WBS, so you will put WBS under funded program. So it's the name in FM module, which is different and new thing for in S/4HANA. Yeah, so going back. So we'll discuss this thing again and again, so you will be familiar with this thing. Functional program is the controlling area, like in controlling, we are using 1800, it's the functional area equal to that. Fund, grant, grant, we are using this thing, but because the integration of FM, GM, so you will find these things, and there's a commitment item if we are using GL account. So there's a commitment item as well. So a combination of these things will be, you will find it everywhere in the new templates. But the good thing is that all these things will be, you can say by default, populated in the template. So you don't have to worry about this thing. Everything will be automatically converted from GL to, like for GL account, it will be converted into commitment item. Okay, so going back, what we are doing, we are just trying to upload the SKF planning. So this is the Excel file. We are just entering some relating stuff with the SKF planning. So why I discuss this thing, because again, just bring it back. So cost center in controlling and FM, it is fund center. So in FM, the cost center length should be 10 digits always. So any reports, if we run in FM module, it should be with that 10 digits only for the cost center. Other things remain the same, IO, WBS, nothing needs to be changed. But for the cost center, it should be 10 digits. So the thing you have to remember, that if you are running any report in CO, cost center report will be same, nothing you have to change. But any report, if it is related to FM and cost center, the digit should be 10. Means like this one. We are entering something SKF for the cost center. This has 3, 3, 6, 7 digits. So we have to make it 10 digits. So what we'll do first, we have to go to there, make it text. Yes. Now we can enter, make it 10, 1, 2, 3. So now it is 10 digits. So this thing you have to remember this thing. And for me, it is there. We just add 10 in June. Save this thing, save as a txt file and save it. So let's see. This one is the original one. And for the file description, the last one you have to select this 301. 1p3 is 301 you have to select, and there it is uploaded. If you want to check it, go to the report. This is the report, standard report. So cost center is so in June 10 is added for the planning, and for actual there's no change. So it has not been discussed, but if you want to check how to enter it, the T code is same, KB and 3. Go there. Uh, in June posting date, June if we want to compare it. So go there, 1st June, cost center. And this is the one which we are using. So make it like in report how much is coming. In report 10 is plan, actual is 12. Okay, we make it 12. Save it. So in June actual is 12. And so this thing is not changed, only this planning, the some profile has changed and the details are again in the deck. So all steps are there that this one you have to select. And for the easiness, I also saved this Excel file and this thing. So just only thing you have to remember that you have to convert this thing into 10 digits. You have to add zeros in that. Save it. So this I will just, okay, let it be there. Okay. SKF planning is done. Call center reports, now the reports, Fiori app reports. So we go to their manage, probably. It's the manage. Manage, no, this one, cost center actuals. So ledger is GL. So sometimes there will be no entry coming. because the ledger is different. So always select this thing, public sector, GL. Let's cost center. Let's select 2027. What we made it currently, it will appear in that. And let's very little. Let's go to 2026. So cost center reports you can add as behavior is same what we already discussed in previous courses, that on the left side these are the filter available. So this raw and column is currently what you are seeing right now, like the cost center and GL accounts are all there. So if you scroll right side, you will see cost center, GL account. So these are the rows. For the columns, these are the one amount. These values are the by default, but you can change it according to your needs. You can add anything. So the rows are these. So if you click on anything on this, it will add in the row selection. Like if you want to add fiscal period, okay. So if you go up, you will see fiscal period is there. This is the fiscal period. But if you want to make it a first column, you can, I think we can drag it. Yeah, you can drag to the top. So now what happened? This will shift it to the left at the first. This one, fiscal period. Same thing with the column if you want to add, and if you want to delete this thing, remove this thing. So just again, click on this thing. It will go back to the main available field option. Same thing with the columns. If you want to add something in the column, calendar month, click here. It will come here in the column section. And same thing with the column, you will find it here. So we are just removing this thing. So these are the filters you can available. You can add these fields according to reporting, and in the end, you can download, export it in Excel, PDF, export this thing and make the changes. Filter, if you want to make any filter, just click on the column on that and press filter. Same filter for option, select it, sort it, and same thing. So this is about cost center. Again, details are in the deck. If you want step by step, it will show details how to download and these things. Moving forward to the SKF reporting. So SKF reporting is you just to mention that it is only for the actuals. For the planning, you have to go to the same standard report what you are currently using in ECC, and also I have mentioned these two reports for the SKF planning. So this Fiori app is only for actuals. So it will show only actuals. So fiscal year, like we added in 2027, so it will show. Sometime it was stuck in this thing like this thing. So what if something happens again and again, just don't type it, just select from the list of value. So I think it is stuck. We go to the recent one, statistical figure, 2027, select this thing. Although we enter on in one, but let's see, go, we see that these are the entries. So this one I believe we entered $10 in June. So it will give you the details. And again, if you want to make it, you want more information, you can always have this available field. So it is mostly same in all of the Fiori apps. On the left side, if fields are available here, you can add and subtract there. If these are not there, then there will be a setting button here at the Excel button. Near to the Excel button, you just click that setting button and you will find these fields. So most of them, you will find it here, but if not, then here you will find it. So again, you can just, if you want to add something in a row, click this thing. It will go to the row, add in the row. Same thing with the column. And if you click it again, it will go back to the available field. So about this thing, same behavior for all the Fury apps. So these are again for the actual. You can see that only actual is coming, but not if we have this thing report. Only actuals are there. So let's see, because there are multiple entries of plus and minus there, and also cost center. Yeah. So for the period, we want to check in June. No, it's period April, May, June, third period. So this is the 12 actual one which we entered. Sorry. So actuals are 12, but planning is missing. So planning, you still have to run this GUI app report, but for actual, this thing is available. Okay. For IO reporting, this report, I don't know, it's new or already you have been using, it's KOBI. So all transactions relating to any of the IO, you will find it here, KOB1, but it's a GUI app, not the Fury app. Controlling elements, cost element. So just select any of the IO. Let's see. Was there might be no. Okay. So mostly because on that range there will be no entry, so it is not showing anything. No. Select something else. I have 4100. Oh, this have to be. So for this particular IO, these are the entries. This may be helpful for you for reporting purpose, or see the history of the IO document header, document number. And again, details are there. You can see this thing. It's basically just to give extra information related to IO. Some transactions which are done using this IO, so everything will be mentioned there. So yeah, that's it. So that's it for the controlling. So again, just emphasizing that you should keep in mind this thing, this chart, that now this FMGM module is come into the picture. So in every entry, you will see some additional fields which are automatically populated, but you must know that there is something FMGM related things, and IO and WBS. In FM world, we call it funded program. And for the cost center, we call it fund centers. So some of the reports you will find fund center is written. So just remember center are same in both of the case. So if center is there, just remember it's a cost center. But for the IOWBS, the term is funded program for the FM module. So and again, FM module is nothing but for the budgeting purpose. And as I mentioned that the OpEx budget is currently same in the ECC, but later on in future it will also be shifted to FM module. But right now OpEx is maintained in controlling as it is. But for the IO, we have to enter budget in FM modules. And this we will discuss in asset module as well. I will show it and also in FM module course. So that's it for today. Any question, please let me know. And lastly, from my side, that please, there's a link in your invitation for the survey regarding the training. So MMC has asked that fill this thing for their purpose. I don't know what was the purpose internally. They are just maintaining something. So please fill that survey as well. So from my side, thank you. If you have question, let me know. Otherwise, me and Asila is just we have to discuss something. So we'll stay in this meeting. I'm just stopping
Thank
the
you.
Thank you, Ali.
Thank you.
no problem.